great to see you here. Welcome to inside the studio. Got the microphone ready to go. I've got the guitar ready to go, but we'll get to that in a little while when I sing for you the whole song, Hope on My Horizon. Now, I know some of you who have joined us did a great job singing along in the auditions. I want to take my hat off to you. It was fantastic what you did, and I'm having a lot of fun working through those recordings and figuring out what happens next. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Now remember that next Saturday, 1 week from now, Saturday the 18th at 9 o'clock at night, the voting will open and you'll be able to get your friends and family to vote for you. Now this week, you're going to get some of these. Remember these? Remember those from Parachute? These are the flyers that give you the website where you registered for Sing2Win. Now, what we're also doing is we're going to be putting your entries up on that same website. So when you get these in the post, you can go along to your family or to your friends. You can go and stand on the street corner if you want to. You can take them wherever you want and tell people to go to that web address and they'll be able to vote for you, and that'll help you towards your Sing2Win entry. So that's the first piece of great news, and that's next Saturday, the 18th, from 9 p.m. onwards, you'll be able to vote. The second piece is you'll remember that one of our sponsors, Group 3, gave us a whole lot of vouchers that give you a 30-day or web access to their training that they've got online. And we've got the people who have won those, and we've put that little list all together, and we've taken these and we've put them in the envelopes, and they'll be mailed out on Monday. And if you're one of those people, you'll be able to receive that. So while they are winging their way through snail mail, old school, I know we can't, I wish we could just kind of like email that, but we can't. So on the way to you, what I'll do is I'll post the list of who those 20 people were, and you'll be able to see if you're one of those 20 people, and waiting for that. What we'll do right now is, let me just switch the Rooney cameras. And what I want to do is show you the process that we're going through in the studio to take that recording entry that you made and massage it a little bit. Don't change a lot of its character, but just make the alterations to it so that we can use it and post it for you to be able to get people to vote for you on the 19th. Well, there you go. How was that? We just kind of moved you somewhere in cyberspace from the recording area in the studio through to the editing suite itself. So you won't recognize this, but this is the platform that we use to record you at Parachute if you were recording, and if you weren't recording at Parachute, well, you won't recognize this either. So we're working in a studio where we've got some KRK monitors, a Focusrite 56 channel audio interface. We've got a whole lot of equipment, but basically what we're doing is we're taking those entries and running through a certain process. Now, I'll just play you the original track that we were using. It was this track. Now you'll recognise that because you had 4 practices and then 4 takes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for you somebody's take along with that, and you'll get to hear what their recording was like. So that's the first part of the process. We take your recording, we take my recording, and we match those up. But we've got to do a little bit of work on the recordings, because if I play you that recording just straight back without my backing, this is how it sounds. Now you can hear a whole lot of background noise. Doing a great job singing.
I see hope. I see hope on my horizon.
Now, if we put the band back, you may not notice that background noise.
I see hope. I see hope.
But if we take the band away,
I see hope. I see hope on my horizon.
what you can see is there's the waveform of the takes, and in between each chorus singing part, there's still noise.
I see hope.
So what we'll do is we'll use a tool.
I see hope.
And if we go up here to the side,
I see hope.
we can take this channel strip,
Ooh, I see hope on my horizon.
and it does two things. It gets rid of the noise,
I see hope.
and in between the singing it goes quiet.
I see hope. I see hope.
The other thing it does is it adds a compressor, and what a compressor does is it's kind of like a way to smooth over differences in volumes. What it does is if someone sings that loud and in another part they sing that loud, a compressor enlarges that part and shrinks that part so that it's all even. Now, when you're singing live, no one notices the difference between when you're singing quietly or loudly, but on a recording, those subtle differences that happen all the time, they need a compressor. So we use this tool to do that. That's the first thing that we do. We go in and we add a noise gate so we can get rid of the background people who are still being noisy, even though we use that nice curved isolation Studio Projects reflection filter. We also add that noise gate and that compression. Now the other thing we do is to help liven up your voice a bit and make it sound that extra bit cool like you get in the studio. We add a little bit more. Now what I'm going to do is show you how we do that by taking someone else's take and playing that for you.
I see hope.
So you can see that soloed by itself.
I see hope.
We apply,
Whoa, I see hope.
we apply the noise gate and the compressor.
I see hope in my horizon.
Then we add a little bit more compression here, and we're going to add a little bit of delay and a little bit of reverb just to liven the voice up, and you can hear the difference.
See hope. I see hope. Whoa, I see hope. Yeah, I see hope in my horizon.
So that's going pretty well now. So what I might do is drop the band back in, and you can have a listen to some of that work.
I see hope. I see hope. Whoa, I see hope. Yeah, I see hope in my horizon.
So we do that audio editing, the gating, the compressing, the adding delay and reverb, just to kind of bring a bit of life to it. And on top of that, what we then do is we're going to look for the take. Remember you did 4 takes, so we're going to look for one of those, just one, because that's what we're going to load up to the web and run that as a single chorus for people to vote for. Hopefully they'll vote for it or vote for someone else, but let's hope they vote for your entry. And the way in which we do that is if I jump back in here and take another entry, we what we're doing is we're taking notice of these individual audio files. So let's turn this on. You notice I'm actually using down here, if we take a look down in the effect area, I'm using a different set of compression and a different set of cuts and drive, because this take is a male vocal. So you use a different set of frequencies for doing that. So if I give you an idea, here are the 4 takes done by one of the guys, and we have to listen through to it and make a decision on which one we want. So we would do it this way.
I see hope.
We would do it without the band.
And I see hope.
And in choosing this, we'd probably do it without the added effects.
And I see hope.
He's doing well.
I see hope on my horizon.
Now, he didn't convince me with that exit line, so I then listened to the next one.
And I see hope.
That's got a nice cruisy entrance.
And I see hope.
Yep, repeated it well the same.
And I see hope.
And I like that little bit of sibilance edginess.
I see hope on my horizon.
And that was okay. So we'd run through and we'd pick out of the 4 takes which one we liked. And that's the process that we're going through with each of you. It takes a bit of time because we had so many entries, which is really good. You all did really, really well. So you've got to be proud of yourselves to start with, because it took a lot of courage for you to enter in. There's a load of great prizes, I know, but it still took a lot of courage for you to enter in and become part of the opportunity to sing with me and to win all of those great prizes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave this editing, because I've got to keep on finishing doing that, and then we're going to load them up onto the web so that you can get your friends and family to start voting for you. What I'm going to do is let's head back over to the studio booth, and I'm going to play that song for you. The entire song, I'm going to do it unplugged, just me and an acoustic. Well, welcome back. Here we are back in the nice little studio space with a Studio Projects Z3000A. I'm sure you were dying to know what that microphone was called. My little trusty iPad, so I can see the little chat messages that anyone has got in case you've got any questions. And my Martin guitar that I've been playing since I was 19. And I'm not going to tell you how many years that is. That would be giving away quite a lot, but it's been many places with me, all sorts of situations. And it's been a real blessing that God gave me when I was 19. He told me to make music with it. So that's what I've been doing. So before I play you Hope on My Horizon, remember, Saturday the 18th at 9 p.m. Remember, you're going to have to go out and get your friends and family to come to the web address, peterwoolston.com/Sing2Win, and that's where you'll find all of your entries, and you'll be able to get people to vote for you. They can register, vote, and you'll be able to see how you're doing. So, it's just one more thing to do, and that is I want to sing you the song, Hope on My Horizon. Slipped away on that worn-out wooden bench where I squared off with my bold adventure. My scuffed tan suitcase stared back from grey cement and asked me what's round the corner. With my heart racing and my confidence crumbling, I'll take a chance instead of wondering. I see hope I won't waste my life away. You won't make it, might scream inside my head, but I'll do my best just to find a way. I'll scale this ladder one rung at a time, 'cause views get better only as you climb. I see hope, I see hope, yeah. I see hope. I see hope on my horizon. I'm not crashing there, but I can stumble from the wreck. When nothing's ventured, then that's just what I'll get. I see hope, I see hope, yeah. I see hope, yeah, I do, oh. I see hope on my horizon. I see hope, oh. I see hope, yeah. I see hope, yeah, I do, but I see hope on my horizon. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's the whole song. Unplugged, just for you. Unreleased, we'll be working on that in the studio. Make sure you stay in touch, and remember, Saturday the 18th, voting opens at 9 p.m. We'll see you on the website. Thanks for being online.